Hello, I'm comedian Jerry Rocha, and today I want to talk about a video game that above any other, I really hope gets made one day soon. This idea, this want, this dream of mine happened when I was playing Fallout 3 way back on the Xbox 360. And look, I get it, PCs are stronger and better and all that bullshit, but the last time I played a video game on a PC was way back on the Commodore 64. Which, by the way, is the best name for anything ever. I've always been a console player. I look at PC gaming as only offering up solitaire and flight simulators. I also know how horrifically unfair that is. I realize that me giving you my take on PC gaming is the equivalent of asking a lifelong KKK member what they think happens in the country of Cambodia. You're not going to get an answer that's educated or worth listening to. Anyway, so back to me playing Fallout 3. I was completely in love with the game. I was enveloped by the world and the story and how amazing the side quests were. Especially early on when I got to the side quest Those, which dealt with you helping a kid clear giant mutated ants out of his hometown. Which was inspired by the 1950s horror movie Them, about giant mutated ants. And of course that film was inspired by William Faulkner's novel The Sound and the Fury. And of course, as we all know, William Faulkner's novel The Sound and the Fury was inspired by Tony Dorsett's 99.5-yard touchdown run on Monday Night Football, Cowboys versus Vikings. Back to my wish. The more I was playing Fallout 3 and falling in love with the main story and the side quests, an idea came to me. Maybe I take my glasses off next time before I eat a grapefruit. That way I don't have to spend 20 minutes wiping all that shit off the lenses. I have a very Bob for Apples way of eating grapefruits. It's the same way I would take the body of Christ at church. And I wasn't raised religious at all, but my mother would threaten church if I was misbehaving. If you don't knock it the fuck off back there, I'm taking you to eat Jesus. That's how you know I'm doing an impersonation of my mother. I gotta rock the backwards hat. So anyway, back to me playing Fallout 3. It hit me. An idea for a game struck me like lightning. I want to see a Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Outer Worlds type game set in the Rudy Ray Moore film universe. Right? Right? You could have the main story deal with Dolemite and its sequel, The Human Tornado. Then all the side quests could be centered around avenging Disco Godfather, Petey Wheatstraw, the Devil's Son-in-Law. You could even have side quests based on the bits of Rudy Ray Moore's comedy albums. Like I'm not 100%ing a side quest based on Big Pussy Lil and Big Dick Sam. Having sex with the NPCs wouldn't even be tough at all, because it's Dolemite. Who's not fucking that guy? But you could have a button mashing game during a sex scene just to see how much of that house on the hill in Pasadena Dolemite can fuck to the ground. Your companions could be the Queen Bee, Jimmy Lynch, Creeper, Shy short for Chicago, Blakely, the Boom Mike. Think of all the enemies, Mitchell and White, the redneck cops from The Human Tornado, the evil mayor from Dolemite, the Reverend, Leroy and Skillet, Lou Cypher, Willie Green. Dolemite would be proficient in martial arts and weapons-based combat, and you do bonus damage for the karate kicks that miss the target completely. And then, of course, you can charge up Dolemite's ultimate attack in the game, the Roo, Roo, Rah, Rah. I'm telling you, this game would be a fucking goldmine for the 500 people on the planet who know such a deep dive into the Rudy Ray Moore film and comedy album universe. Dolemite Is My Name was a fantastic movie that brought Rudy's story to a massive audience, so now the time is right. Let's add to that and make a massive open world RPG that pays tribute to the guy and his works. And if anyone from a major game developing company is watching this, I got your next gold mine right here. You no business born, insecure, rat soup eating, junkyard motherfucker. Ooh, and that's the name of an achievement you can get when you first beat the shit out of some racist, corrupt cops. Think of all the possibilities for the names you could give the achievement/trophies in this game. I'm so bad I kick my own ass twice a day, you ain't said nothing. You see a ghost, you just cut the motherfucker. I'm gonna rock this shotgun up his motherfucking ass. You wanted my lovin'? I'm gonna give you a fucking you ain't never gonna forget. Oh, and then before you know it, Dolemite becomes a fighter in Smash Brothers. Rudy Ray Moore's total experience. there it is. I'll even help you write it. And if you happen to rip off this idea, at least send me a fucking copy or let me be the voice of the evil mayor. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this clip, and I really hope you did, please hit the like button. Hit that little bell too so you're notified every time a video comes out. Subscribe to my channel. Spread the word. All that good shit. And the more you do that, the less I have to break your balls about it. Have a great one, and see you next time.